Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 1st of August. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director at Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. So this week we have the Commonwealth Bank, Transurban, Resolute Mining, Car Group and Kaiser Reef. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you've signed up to the free newsletter, but my best stock tips come out every Tuesday in the Dynamic Investor Report, so please ensure you are subscribing to that report. But if you do enjoy these videos, we'd love you to share them on social media or even leave us a review. Our main business is in portfolio management, so if you'd like to have a trading account with me, then please give me a call and we can go through it. And all the advice here is general only. So we've got the weekly chart here of CBA. We have looked at this one a few times during the year. So as a recap, we had that trading range, the breakout. And as I said at the time, because the trading range had been in place for so long, if you were to get a breakout, you'd end up with a pretty decent multi-month move, and that's what we're getting here. So you had the breakout rally, nice retest here, and a bounce off that, and it's continued to trend. So, despite all the analysts bashing the banks, the charts have been bullish the whole time and still looks bullish. If we flick to a daily chart, it's maybe a little bit extended in the short term, sort of gone up a bit vertically here, so you'd expect some sort of consolidation. Yes, it's looking a little bit overbought on the RSI, but that's not a sell signal in itself. We could see back here at the start of the year, it was looking quite oversold, but it continued to trend higher. So really no warning signs at the moment for CBA. TCL, so I did look at this one a couple of weeks ago in the Dynamic Investor as a possible buy. Just starting off longer term, we've got it's back to bouncing off support. Sort of shorter term, you've got this consolidation underway, very clear resistance line forming. So basically, we're just looking for a break above that line. So it is starting to move above that resistance line now, so that would be your buy trigger. And essentially, you'd just be looking for obviously a rally from here, and as we get close to this peak near $14, you would get a bit of resistance. Okay, Resolute Mining, I'll just flick to the weekly chart. This is another one that we've looked at on a few occasions, sort of like the sort of rounding out here, sort of cup and handle style formation and the upside break. So, most recently we're looking at this sort of upside break here, so another buy trigger, retest, another bounce higher. We could see you've got another line of resistance here which it's pushing above, so it's just doing all the right things. Breaking above resistance, sort of coming back, retests and so on. If we have a look at the daily chart, we could see it's still got a very nice sustainable uptrend to it. So nice sort of impulsive moves, little corrective declines. Impulsive, corrective here, looks like it's going to go for another run. And back to the weekly chart, I'd be looking at next resistance line would be, I'd say you'd be looking at these sort of peaks here as the next potential line. So, just under 80 cents. Okay, Car Group, formerly Car Sales. So still in an uptrend, we could see this sort of trend happening here, consolidation rally. Looks like we've got another consolidation. Is it topping out or is it a consolidation? We don't know at the moment. We'll just assume it's a consolidation, but if we have a closer look, we could see that the range is tightening up. So, you can take a fairly, place some sort of clear lines there of resistance and support, and essentially if it sort of breaks above this upper line, we know that was a consolidation that's ending and it's trending. So break above that line is a buy. I think a break under this line would tell us this is a topping pattern, and that's a sell. So just one to keep an eye on, and just keep an eye on those lines. Okay, finally, KAU. So, look, not very liquid. I mean, if I have a look at yesterday, 84,000 shares on a 17-cent stock. So, pretty high risk. You're going to get massive movements. So if we switch to the weekly for a little bit more clarity, I mean, ultimately we could see something that still has a downtrend to it. And if we have a look at, it looks like close to the mid-20s is where there's been a bit of resistance. So I think until it can sort of start getting above this line and moving higher, then it will start to look better on the weekly chart. But at the moment, it doesn't look like something you'd want to be buying just yet. Okay, well, that's all for this week. If you have a request, send it through and I'll try to cover it next Thursday for you.